Hi, I'm Shannon Green from Balmaud Distillery and W&G Strachan Partnership. We are a fourth generation family farm. We grow 1,750 acres. Over 1,000 acres we grow here beside Turriff, 450 acres beside Memsey and 250 acres the other side of Turriff. And we grow barley, wheat and oats. Sustainability and the environment are really important to the farm. They're essential for maintaining soil quality, supporting biodiversity and ensuring the business remains viable for the next generations. By producing our own barley, it ensures that we can meet the standards needed for the distillery, from variety selection through to how it's grown and harvested. It gives us full traceability, which is increasingly important and allows us to align our farming practices with the values of the distillery. On top of this, it strengthens the connection between the land and the final product, which is something we're really proud of. Controlling our barley production influences our carbon footprint by allowing us to manage how our barley is grown, optimising fertiliser use, improving the soil health and using a more sustainable practice that lowers overall emissions. Because everything is integrated from field to bottle, we're able to make more efficient decisions that reduce waste and energy used across the whole process. We manage soil health by continuous monitoring and then a full analysis every 4 years across all the farms. Soil carbon levels are monitored and are well above targets. We have good fertile soils with good water infiltration, and ongoing attention is given to drainage to make sure drains and water outflows are maintained correctly. In general, the soils at Balmaud are in good fertile condition with high phosphate and medium potash levels. With low copper and zinc levels, and by using tissue analysis, we are applying trace elements such as manganese, copper and zinc to enhance plant health and reduce fungicide applications. Using our soil analysis monitoring, we have reduced the use of artificial fertilisers. With high phosphate indices, we have reduced the application of phosphate on our spring barley with just a small amount combine drilled at sowing. This will allow us to utilise a pool of phosphate in the soils and reduce these over time. The potash application have also been reduced based on soil analysis results. Calcifert is applied at a variable rate application to correct the pH issues after the soils analysis. The variable rate application has allowed us to reduce the amount applied and it's matched the soil analysis. Balmaud Distillery is a Highland single estate distillery. We are currently producing single malt Scotch whisky. Our distillery is very much built around grain to glass approach, using barley grown in the farm to create a full traceable spirit. We primarily produce single malt Scotch whisky, focusing on crafting a spirit that reflects the character of our barley and the local environment. Alongside that, we've also produced our Scottish dry gin, which allows us to be a bit more innovative while our whisky matures. We started producing in January 2025 and we've been filling our casks ever since. We have first fill bourbon barrels and sherry hogsheads and butts, which are available for people to buy now if they would like to. In our distillery, we've installed a 3-ton mash tun. We have 8 15,000 litre washbacks. We've got a 15,000 litre wash still and a 10,500 litre spirit still. We currently produce 300,000 litres of alcohol per year, but have the capacity to produce up to 1.2 million litres of alcohol per year. In 2014, we installed 2 Enercon 2.3 megawatt turbines. Initially, all energy was exported to the grid. However, when building the distillery, we always planned to integrate. To support our sustainability journey, we've connected our wind turbines to the distillery, allowing us to use the electricity generated. We've also installed a TVR, a thermal vapour recompression, which is an energy efficient process used to reduce the live steam consumption, which significantly cuts both operational costs and boosts the thermal efficiency. We have also installed an air blast cooler, where our cooling water is recycled in a closed loop system. All of our distillery byproducts currently go to an anaerobic digester 5 miles from the distillery, which produces renewable energy and natural fertiliser for local farms. Our future plans for the distillery include finishing our visitor centres so we can finally begin to welcome visitors to the distillery. We're planning to install our own on-site maltings where we'll be able to malt barley for ourselves but also sell to other distilleries. This will utilise the biomass that we have on site and will also reduce our transport emissions. We're also planning to install an on-site anaerobic digester to create a more sustainable and self-sufficient operation. The idea is to take our distillery byproducts and use them as a feedstock to produce biogas, and then the biogas would then be used to fuel our boiler and generate steam for the distillation process. At the same time, the digestate produced in the system can then be applied back onto our land as a natural fertiliser, which helps close the loop by reducing our reliance on synthetic products. Advice I would give to other farmers setting up a distillery would be: surround yourself with the best people, the staff. We are just farmers, but we've employed some very knowledgeable operators and managers that have helped us throughout the process. Start small, try a few changes, see what works on your land, and scale up gradually. Be patient. Benefits from things like regenerative farming don't happen overnight, but they do pay off over time.